Back in the big city. A few things going on. Welcome back to the channel. We are back in the big city. You can see there, let's check. There it is. Back in the big city. We actually landed about 6 days ago. A few things going on, which I will maybe touch on later. We've been between Airbnbs because, yeah, like I said, there's a few things going on. So it's not ideal. I like to settle in at home, but we got to do what we got to do. And busy week. We're obviously planning the launch of NPB, relaunch of the supplements. Stay tuned for that. Super excited. We should be ready to go very soon. So yeah, just getting a session in. It's actually Emaar Beachfront. It's a new development in Dubai, which is really nice. You got the palm views there, and then I'll show you when I go back to the apartment. Other side, you got that view actually. Sorry. Marina view, palm views on the other side. So yeah, we're getting a quick workout done. Not much here, but we're making it count. Like I said, busy day. So training needs to be prioritized always because it sets me up for the day. It makes me think better, and it's a busy day with clients, with the launch of NPB coming soon, hopefully early October. Stay tuned. So yeah, let's get this workout going, and I'll take you a full day in Dubai. Let's do it. We got the leg pump on. Not bad for someone that is still running now and then. So yeah, just that squat. There's not a lot of plates, so I make it work. As you guys can see, there's only 20s and a 10 and 5s. So I do controlled reps on here, down nice and slow, not fast, so you can really put a lot of stress on that muscle. But first, I come to the leg extension and I hammer out 5-6 sets with a drop set in the end so that I can really like pre-exhaust the quads. And then I come to line curl, same thing. And then I will go to the squats because then my legs are a little bit more fatigued. So the lighter weight is more challenging and I put more effort in. Where if I was going to start with this, it's definitely going to be way too light. So that's a tip for you guys. If you don't have much weight, you can even do some lunges in there. Really pre-exhaust those quads and legs before you get into bigger movements like that. Going to get into split squats now. Finish off RDL there. Then we're going to get to business. Yeah, it's the new logo. Not sure who hasn't seen it yet. NPB soon. My SA people very soon. Very excited for it. It's been a 8-year game of failing, trial and error, failing. 8 years. So hopefully this is the last time. But finished up with some work now. Let me quickly show you guys. I told you we Airbnb right now. Let me show you how it looks outside. Just show them it's still hot though. The camera might change because it's still humid. I mean, just look at that marina view. It's absolutely incredible. So this is a new development. Emaar Beachfront, Dubai Harbour. So as you guys can see, it's the harbour. So it's a little bit more quiet. we actually stayed here before we moved into another place like a year ago. And yeah, it's very quiet. Sometimes it's nice. I like the quietness, but I think we like the marina a lot better because you can go out. It's busy down. You can walk. There's restaurants everywhere. People sitting and working, networking. Everything is just there, and I think that little bit of busyness is nice sometimes because when you're inside, you don't hear it. It's just when you go outside. But yeah, we're just here for now. We're still busy setting up new properties here. And the farm is that side, which is always a good reminder of what levels can be reached in Dubai. That's the highest level of the highest level. It's about probably like 100,000 US. No, 100 million US for a villa on the farm. Some of them probably more. Who knows? One day we'll know. But yeah, had a busy day. Got a busy weekend with clients competing. Got some new things coming along the way, challenges for the lifestyle people to make it a little bit more exciting for them to fully commit and transform their physique. So yeah, very excited for all of that. But yeah, gonna finish up with some more work. I'm not showing you guys that because it's boring, and then we'll see where we go. Okay, just gonna get stuck in with some work quickly this morning. But something I think will be good for sharing is a lot of people I obviously talk to on social media that message me, you know, whether it's coaches coming up, people in everyday life that's not even coaches. I feel a lot of people are struggling with procrastinating. They know what they want to do. They know the goals they have, whether it's a business you want to start, whether it's the way you want to look, the way you want to transform your physique. It doesn't matter what goal it is. People procrastinate, you know, and I've been someone that's very guilty of this because in the past, something I struggled with a lot is I want everything to be perfect. You know, I want to make sure if I change to a new app for training, or if I want to change the way the team works, what we want to do in the business, I want to make sure it's so perfect. It leads to months down the line not taking action, time wasted, and you're still thinking about it the whole time, wasting time. You want to do it. This is a big problem. I think a lot of you watching can relate to this. I know for a fact people either they want a sign, they're looking for someone to tell them to do this, do that. They're waiting for opportunity. Maybe you can't right now. You're waiting for that opportunity. Well, it's not going to come. Sometimes you just have to create that opportunity yourself. You know, sometimes you just have to force the door open. Sometimes you have to take losses. I've been in that position a lot where I've taken some big losses, financially, mentally, time in life, so many different things. For things that I've taken action on about, maybe that I did the wrong calling, I didn't think it through, whatever the case is. But you need to remember these things are also just going to make you better. I always say this, but all the things that you go through, whether it's positive, whether you see it as negative, whether it's setbacks, feels like life is eating you hard. If you really go and think and you take that on with the right mindset, you're going to actually realize like it's a positive because you gain something out of that. Either you're a bit better businessman, you make better decisions after that, you think better after that, your mind is stronger after that, you know, just everything is so much better. You need to go through things like that. But the point of this is just to tell you to not procrastinate. You know, take action. Don't waste time in this world. Really just take action. Whether you fail, whether it works, there's always going to be that what if. What if I just took that risk? What if I just did it? You might have been so much more further in life, or might not have worked, but you've gained more knowledge and you are better right now. And that is going to put you in a better path on the walk that you need to go. Sometimes you need to fail to force you to go on a different path. Otherwise, you wouldn't have ended up on that path to get to the destination where you need to be. So yeah, you just need to change the way you think. Take action, serious action on your goals. If you feel negative every day, looking at yourself in the mirror, clothes not fitting, it's not going to change till you take action on the way you look, the way you eat, the way you train. Same if you're not happy with your 9-to-5 job and you've got this dream of starting a business, it's not going to happen. You're going to be feeling like that and miserable every single day till you take action. No one is going to do it for you. You just got to have faith that the big man's going to help you. He's obviously always going to lead you on the right way, but you need to take action. You can't just pray for things and hope it's going to fall in your lap. You need to work it to reality. That's how things work. You need to pray for the strength, for the right decisions, and you just need to take action. A lot of you guys are wasting massive opportunity in this life because you don't take action on your goals. You're scared of what your friends are going to think. You're scared of what social media is going to think. But what if it works? Sooner, few weeks down the line, everyone's going to ask you how you did it. But it's not about them, it's about you. So take action seriously, believe in yourself, and yeah, go build it. Hi. I need a haircut and a beer cut. Do you need a haircut?
No.
Okay, good. Picture time. Selfie. Always open the door for your lady. Non-negotiables. Now there's a Tesla that doesn't know how to park. How am I supposed to get in a car? He needs a wash though.
Always need a GPS in Dubai.
Thanks.
Took the business and ran.
9/11.
I let Ollie take it out, told him brand it for me. I get 2 million, I'm popping that stand it for me. Like I went blind, dog, you gotta hand it to me. Gotta pray, then I prayed again. Had a moment with it.
What would you say has Dubai done the most in terms of your mental shift?
That's probably the only reason I'm here. It's always growing here. I mean, buildings, look here, new buildings coming up again. But yeah, besides that, it's just always high energy. People here are not negative at all. Like, you'll realize, in other countries, I'm not saying everywhere, but places I've been, people put a lot of energy onto the negative. If something bad happens, or just negative in general, when they have so much to be grateful for. Where here people just speak like positive. People are just talking about goals. People are just talking about making moves. Life is very fast, which I like, but sometimes not. Gets a little bit too much. And And just, yeah, you're around that energy the whole time. If you put yourself in that environment, you're 100% going to grow. You don't even have to talk to anyone. Just being here, you already want to work harder. And I think it also opens up your mind to the possibilities, to the levels you can go at. And yes, I'm not talking about material stuff, because there's a lot of materialistic stuff focused here, and a lot of people here is focused on that kind of stuff. But for me, it's just about the mental growth that you get here, and just being around other coaches as well, that's at a really high level of coaching knowledge, of business, and being able to learn from them, pull from them, and just make more friends everywhere. And I think another nice thing about being here that helped us is I've always had this vision of growing the brand globally, and I think if I stood back home and not get myself out here, the brand wouldn't have grown to where it is right now. It definitely helped us to grow internationally more and bring more people in, help more people, have a bigger impact, which is always the goal, is to have a bigger impact. But yeah, definitely that's a big thing that I was trying to do now with a few things these last couple of weeks, is to make it perfect. That is not how you should be doing stuff. You should act, you learn along the way as you go, and you make it perfect as you move, because you need speed, and procrastination kills dreams, it kills the mission, the vision, the mission. So you really just need to take action on those goals and just stack them. Get to work every single day with a positive mind. So yeah, just thought if you are someone that's going through the same, or in the future coming, remember, just take a breather, count your blessings, everything that you have to be grateful for. And maybe even things like this, you feel overwhelmed, a lot of things happening that is maybe not great opportunities, maybe it's real setbacks and life hitting you, which happens. But you also need to remember, still count your blessings. You have a lot to be grateful for. You need to see those setbacks as opportunities, as stepping stones, because God sent them over your path to make you better, so that you can move forward, so that you can improve, so that you can gain more skills, so that you can walk out of that stronger because of the goals you have and because of the journey you have ahead. It's only to make you better. So don't see it as a negative. Don't sit in a corner and feel bad about yourself. Steph's looking at me. Just take a breather, see everything that you have to be grateful for, and just keep taking action, guys. But if you're ever in this area, you've seen our two main areas, trust me, come to the marina. It's way better. It's way, way better. Your experience is going to be so much better. You're going to meet so much awesome people. There's restaurants down there, all around there's all the shops, restaurants, barbers, gyms, literally so many. And then it goes around for about 8 kilometers. So count your blessings, keep showing up, stack those wins. Let's go.